Hey, it's Mark Ferguson with Invest for More, and I'm standing outside my new real estate office. So we are moved in to this temporary unit while the back unit over there is being remodeled and fixed up. We opened for business on Friday, a few days ago. I'm going to show you the building, the new unit, our temporary unit, talk a little bit about what we're up to, and show you what's going on. So make sure you check out investformore.com for more videos of my flips, rentals, being an agent, all that stuff, and a lot more information on this process and this building, which we bought a couple months ago. All right, so I was planning to move June 1st into this office. We moved in April 6th, so things went a little quicker than we thought they would. And you can see this place is not amazing, but it was vacant, and we're able to move in here temporarily until our other space is fixed up and ready to go. So that's my desk right there. Nikki's right over there. We'll have Amber in here, our other team, Carrie, pretty soon. So everyone's coming in here until the other spot is done. My broker asked me to leave earlier than I was planning. So I wrote kind of an article about the whole process of starting my own brokerage, about some of the reasons why I started my own brokerage, and why we left early as well, which is on the blog. If it's not there yet, it'll be on there very shortly. So basically this happens a lot when agents leave to start their own brokerage. Oftentimes they're asked to leave as soon as the other broker finds out. So it wasn't a huge surprise, but it happened. We have to deal with it. And I think I'm actually glad it did happen because it got us out of there quicker, able to start my own business quicker, and should work out well. This is our junk room. This is where we're storing all of our extra supplies for right now. We have 2 bathrooms that are in relatively good shape. The only problem is there's very few outlets in this room. So there's no outlets on that wall, one little outlet on that wall. So that makes it a little tricky, but we'll figure it out. And then we had all the furniture from the place we're fixing up stored in here. So we had to move all this stuff back into these back rooms. A lot of it's in decent shape, some of it's not. So we might end up using some of it in the new office. We'll just have to see how that goes. I would like to have nicer stuff for myself personally, but we'll see if other agents want to use some of it. They'll be welcome to, or, you know, we may have to find a furniture store that wants a bunch of desks, because that other space is completely full. And I'll show you that space here pretty soon. And this goes back, there's more room back there as well that we're not using. We're only using a small fraction of this building. More stuff. This was a thrift shop before we moved in, so that was their little display cases right there. These are all filing cabinets and stuff from the other office. All right, so we are in here. We are official. Blue Steel Real Estate is what we opened up as. It was tricky for me to figure out what to name our company. In the end, I decided on that as kind of with help from my wife. Just having to do with my cars, which are both, you know, I have the blue Lamborghini, the blue Lotus. Blue Steel has, you know, obviously is real estate related. And then I do love the movie Zoolander. So for those of you who make that reference, yes, that was part of it. My friends also always make fun of me for wearing blue clothes all the time. So it's very fitting for me. And a lot of people love the name. Few people hate it. But we think it'll work. It's unique. It's memorable. And we're going with it. So that's the decision. We're up and running. We're active with the Real Estate Commission. We're all approved. I'm just going to start with my team for now. And then eventually maybe we'll add some more agents. But for right now, we're just trying to get everything set up, get the other office finished, move into there, and then maybe we can see about expanding, adding agents, and building a bigger company. All right, we'll go see the other unit now. Hey, all right, we're inside looking at the new office space. The crew is out there having lunch right now. If you saw the before videos, we had a big wall right there, so we just took that out, opened that whole thing back up. A lot of the paint's been done, kind of a gray with white trim. All this trim was oak before, so we paint all that. The doors, we're gonna go with that dark gray. They were all oak before as well. When I first bought this place, it had a bunch of cubicles, walls, right in the middle, and carpet. So tore all that out. We're gonna put one wall right there for now. And at some point, we're gonna put either a fireplace, fountain, something really cool there. Don't know what yet, but we'll have the wall there for now with power in it to figure out what to do from there. This is gonna be my office right here. Nikki and I will be in here, so we have all the windows. Not many windows in this building, which is one downside, but you know, just have to deal with that. Might do something cool with the floors in here, something different. We'll see. For right now, we're just trying to get everything kind of painted, basic. Floors done basic, I'll show you in the back here in a little bit. And then we'll make different design choices, kind of spruce things up a little bit later on. So we have more offices back here. There's a window on that wall that we took out, drywall through. Something else that we've got to do is trim. So we're going to just use baseboard trim, not the cheap commercial stuff. We're putting in real wood, white baseboard trim. Another office there. I had my brother-in-law, Russ, actually came through, looked at all the wiring for the internet, and said it's all good, it can be used, it's set up, so that was a great plus. This used to be a tech company, Excelsiant, I always forget their name. Wasn't here before, so nice to see that was all wired up correctly. We don't have to do too much work. This is our conference room right here. It used to be 2 rooms that were about the same size. The wall was right there. We took that wall out, moved it over there to make this room larger so we have more space in the conference room. And then right here you can kind of see where we were testing ceiling tiles. So we're going to paint the ceiling tiles, the grid, the gray, kind of the same gray as the doors. We tested out black over here. I didn't like the black quite as much, so they're outside painting most of those ceiling tiles right now. Our original thought was to put barn doors on these, but I don't know if we're going to do that because you can't seal them very well as far as sound. If it's our conference room, we probably want it to be somewhat soundproof, so we'll see what we do. But again, that's not a huge priority right now. Here's the back space, more offices back here. This will kind of be our fun room too. I'm not sure exactly what we'll put back here, but some kind of pool table, foosball, air hockey, something like that, shuffleboard. We have happy hours for the team. The office, we'll have them back here. This will be our kitchen right here. So you can see they're working on the floor right now. Our cabinets are actually coming in tomorrow, so we'll have dark gray cabinets along that wall, fridge over there, and we'll have a bar right here for this area over here. And I can show you, it's not very easy to see because they're all dusty, but we did all kinds of testing on the floors for different stuff. Acid stain, this is a brown, we didn't like the brown, didn't really fit with our color scheme for blue steel. This one was a blue. It was kind of cool, but it had a lot of brown in it too. It's a little tricky coming up with design choices because there's me, there's my wife, there's Nikki, there's the contractors who are all have different opinions on what to do. Ultimately, you know, have to make a decision on what to do. But it's tough because this floor is hard to tell. We're trying to just get a color that looked like concrete, but it was really white and weird looking, so that one didn't work out as well either. In the end, what we're doing is a cheap option for now, but hopefully it'll look good too. These are just just epoxy. So we're trying to see what it looked like if we didn't put any stain, anything on it, just sealed it basically. And again, that was too brown for us, but it's kind of cool. So it's really hard to see here. Basically, the floors are going to look like that, but shinier. And they're going to use like just a wax and sealer and try and keep them gray with the black in it. And so it's not quite as shiny now as brown. Keep kind of the gray, concrete looking colors, which should match everything else really well. So we'll see how it turns out. We can always come back and make some other changes after that's all done. So still a lot of work to be done. Hasn't been going as fast as we hoped, but it is slowly making progress. The bathrooms, completely redoing those, so you can see subway tile with a little sign. There'll be subway tile up to 4 feet, which is code for ADA for handicap accessibility. So this is the men's room, and the women's bathroom will look the same. We're gonna do a concrete vanity that'll look really cool. So they're gonna start working on that soon. We'll have can lights up there as well as a fixture over the sink. And then right here, let me turn another light on, is gonna be our workroom area. So the copier will be here, more cabinets, counter, lights up there, but just a little space for all our workroom activities. I'll be right in between the backspace, which is right here, and the front space up there. So right in between all the offices, be right next to the conference room. So hopefully that flows well. If we ever do, fill up all of this with agents, it'll be centrally located. Really cool layout. All right, so that is the progress on our new building. Hopefully we're in here in a month or so. We'll see how it works. All right, so here's the front of the new building. They're painting ceiling tiles right now. And then our dumpster, which is giant, huge and full because neighbors have been dumping trash in there, of course. And then our new fence that we built. So eventually we may do more with that landscaping, put some grass or trees or things in. But the fence make a huge difference on foot traffic coming across our building and just the way it looks. All right, it's official now. We've got the blue steel sign I just put up there. Obviously we'll be getting a lot better signs. Our logo's all picked out, all that stuff. On the permanent building, we'll make it look a ton better as it's kind of ugly. But there we go. All right, thanks for watching. If you have any comments or questions, please let me know. I answer everything personally. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe to us if you want to see more updates. And hopefully we'll have a lot more information coming up soon on everything that's going on with our rentals, flips, the office, and everything else going on. Thanks for watching.